In this video, I'm going to show you a method of plaiting a long mane without having to cut it. And this is a little bit different to the last video I've done with the longer plait. So it's a different look. It's really, really pretty, and it's a great option for those of you with long manes. So to start off with, I've sectioned the hair off that I'm going to use for the next plait. I've dampened it with some water, and now I'm going to apply some product. So to start with, I'm using the NTR Smooth Braids gel spray, and then I'm also putting in some of the NTR Sculpting Stick, which is a hair wax, but use whichever products that you love. So then I smooth the hair out with a comb to get it really nice and neat, and I section it into 3 like I would for a plait. So if this is the first plait on the neck, this next bit here where I pick up the tail you won't do. You will just plait it down to be the first one, but then as you work your way through, now you add the tail. So you pick up the tail of the last plait, you add it into the center section of your plait. As you're going down, you want your plait to be nice and firm. If you need to neaten up the hairs, just grab your comb and do it as you go. So plait down, it needs to be nice and firm, because as we manipulate the plait and use it, if your plait's too loose, it will end up getting stretched out and messy. So I plait down probably about 20 centimeters or so. Grab your plaiting band and secure the end of your plait with a band. And next I'm going to use a little tool to pull most of the plait through to create the rosette. So I call it a topsy tail plait puller. So I push that through the base of the mane there, the base of the neck, pop the tail of the plait in through that loop, and you just use that to pull it through. You can just use your finger or a bit of wire. I find this is really easy, and it gets a really nice, neat finish, and I don't disturb too many of the hairs or stretch the base of your plait. So, and then you just continue on your way down, adding that tail in each time and doing your plait. Now, the last time I did this video, I had a lot of people saying, but how do I finish the last plait? So I wanted to make sure I showed that in this video. So I've plaited the plait down about 15 centimeters or so, and I popped a band on the end to secure it, and then I just twist it and kind of bobble the rest of the hair up and down into a bit of a bobble, and pop another band on it like this. And then I'm going to sew this plait in. So in this video I'm using the NTR plaiting thread. It's a waxed thread, and it's also flat. So the flatness means it's easier to thread through your needle, which I love, and the wax means that it grips the hair. So I've done it around the base of the plait a couple of times first. There's no knot in this thread by doing it the way I've done there, by securing at the end of the thread. Then when I thread the needle through the base of the plait the first time, where it folds the plait in half, that actually secures the tail of the plait in at the base of the neck there, which makes it then much harder for that tail to end up poking out, which can often happen when you're plaiting. So then I just hold it, so then I fold it in half a second time, and I sew backwards and forwards through the base of the plait to secure it into the rosette that I want, and I just pinch it between my fingers to hold it where I want while I sew it. I just go backwards and forwards a few times till it's holding this shape of the plait that I want, and I just snip the thread off. I don't bother with any knots or anything. And it really is as easy as that. I'll take you up now so you can see the effect. I think it's really, really pretty. It's really effective, and it's a great option for long manes, and you can do them the day before, and they really do seem to hold really well.